What is going on, YouTube? My name is Nick, and welcome to part 2 here of my Portland Trail Blazers rebuild, picking up here in the 2026 off-season. I do have my pick at 29, since we had a good record. We're at 29. The Spurs won the lottery again for the third time in the past 4 years. Just insane. The only time they didn't win it was in like year 1. Pelicans got pick 2 from the Drew Holiday trade. The Thunder with pick 3 from the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander trade, I believe. And then the Bucks, nice consolation prize, got pick 6 from the Pelicans. Chauncey Billups' contract is up. I could look to bring him back, or I could bring in Nick Nurse or Quentin Schneider. That would be kind of cool. I'm going to see if I can even find Chauncey Billups here. I'm going to try to bring Chauncey Billups back. I'm going to try to bring Scott Brooks back as well. If we can't get him, we could bring in Kenny Atkinson. I'm going to bring Scott Brooks back as our assistant coach, and we do get Chauncey Billups back as our head coach. Yeah, I'll bring him back. And we get Sanford to be our assistant GM. I'm going to be trading my 18th pick in the second round from the Heat to the Cleveland Cavaliers for their 2027 second round pick from Denver. We do have pick 50 here overall in the second round. Cavs take Cody Hayes out of high school with pick 47. Here's all the top 5 picks went. Albert Harris, a center, 78 overall into the Spurs. The Spurs getting 2 centers in a row. It's crazy. Why do they keep taking centers? They have Wemby. The Pelicans take Johnny Nichols, point guard here. Calvin Griffith to the Thunder. These are all auto-generated guys, by the way. I'm sticking with auto-generated classes for the final year, for the rest of this video here. George Miles to the Magic, and then Clifton Ray to the Kings. Yeah, this Calvin Griffith guy looks pretty good. Yeah, rookie signings, Chad Armstrong's a 74 overall, and then Dane Paxton is a 72. We'll sign both of them. Team player options, definitely picking it up on Scoot Henderson and Chris Murray. Victor Wembanyama-Opson, he's a 95 overall now. Just insane numbers he's putting up for them. Qualifying offers, I think we're not good to bring back Brooke Jones. He was our second round pick in the first year. I'm not going to bring him back. He hasn't played. Let's see. I'll extend the qualifying offers to Jabari Walker, Shannon Sharp, and Ryan Repair. Anderson, sure, we'll bring Anderson back. And then at moratorium, Luka Doncic, Trae Young, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry are all unrestricted free agents. Ben Carroll, Ivy are restricted. Shannon Sharp has 5 offers. He's a 3-year, $107 million deal from the Hawks. I'm gonna offer him I'm gonna offer him more than that. Yeah, 5 years, 183. Let's offer him this. Definitely want to get him back. DeAndre Ayton is a free agent, too. He doesn't have any real deals yet, so we could wait on Ayton. And we do get Shannon Sharp. Can I keep Ayton? I can. I can keep the talks open on Ayton and Robert Williams. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford Robert Williams, but I'll keep it open. I mean, I don't know if I want to pay him almost $20 million. That might be too much. But yeah, we get Shannon Sharp. That's huge. Definitely want to get him. We'll just keep an eye on DeAndre Ayton, see if we can get him back. It's not a guarantee. He now has 7 offers. So he got a big deal from the Warriors. 4 years, 119. Let's see. I can give you 120 maybe. That's a lot of money per year, though. Can we give him 30? That is a lot of money for Ayton. Yeah, I'm gonna offer Ayton 4 years, 122. I'll front load the deal. See if he takes that. I don't think we're gonna be able to bring back Robert Williams. So we do get DeAndre Ayton. Very nice. We get Ayton and Sharp. Robert Williams, yeah, we actually could bring him back. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. That is kind of a lot for Robert Williams. I probably will let him walk. I mean, we can see if we can bring him back. I'll monitor Robert Williams. He does have 3 offers. 3 years, $56 million. I think I'm gonna let him walk and go to Dallas. We just can't afford that. Alright, look at our guy's side. Luka Doncic goes to the Sacramento Kings. Wow. Okay, leaving the Dallas Mavericks. Trae Young back to the Hawks. Curry back to the Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis signs with Chicago. That's interesting. We got Shannon Sharp and DeAndre Ayton back. Mikal Bridges back to the Nets. Dyson Daniels back to the Pelicans. Clint Capella signed with the Nets. Oh, he went back there. Larry Marketed to the Knicks. Rob Williams did sign with the Mavericks. 3 years, $56 million. So he's getting an opportunity there. And we get Ryan Repair back on the qualifying offer. At player progression, Scoot Henderson's an 89 overall, almost a 90. Shannon Sharp at 88. Seeing great development out of our young studs here. DeAndre Ayton's an 86. Simons is an 81. Drew Elliott going to be our backup center this year. He's an 81. He's progressing well. David Nelson's an 80. He'll probably be our backup small forward behind Shannon Sharp. Chris Murray's a 79. We do see regression out of Cam Johnson, so maybe we look to move him if he's not playing well. Terrence Mann is a 77. Ryan Repair is a 77. Brought in Victor Oladipo, Kyle Anderson, and Jericho Sims, just his depth. Our rotation here for year number 5 looks like this. For year number 4 rotation, it's Scoot Henderson getting 35 minutes, 28 for Anthony Simons, 33 for Shannon Sharp, 26 for Chris Murray. I'm fumbling here. Sorry, guys. And then 32 for DeAndre Ayton, with Drew Elliott, David Nelson, Cam Johnson, Terrence Mann, and Ryan Repair to round it out. System proficiency is 4-star, 7 seconds. I'm going to stick with that. Oh, Drew Elliott strained right hip. He's out 2 to 4 weeks. So that's probably going to put... Yeah, it's going to put Jericho Sims in the rotation now, most likely. And Drew Elliott is full healed. We're sitting at 20 and 12 here on December 30th. That's really solid. We got a huge win here against the Knicks, 128-93. John Drayton with a double-double, Sharp with 25, Scoot with 24, 8 and 6. We beat the Mavericks. Had a big win against the Thunder there, the Nets. Oh, David Nelson gets hurt now. Our other rookie from last year. Tears his ligament in his left hand. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. No way. No, look at this trade offer, guys. We got offered Joel Embiid for DeAndre Ayton. Oh, boy. And Tyus Jones? Wow. Whoa. I'm very tempted to do this. Why is Philly offering me Joel Embiid? I don't know. This is insane. Ayton's playing really well. So, but it's Joel Embiid, and we would include Chad Armstrong, our rookie from this year. We exit without decline. I want to see how let's see what Philly's record is before this season. Does it make sense, like, that they're trading Embiid? If it's not realistic, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, the Sixers are terrible. They're 9 and 29. What the heck? With Tyus Jones, Maxey, Mathurin, Sadiq Bey, Joel Embiid. Why is this team so bad? I don't know. I do not know. I would consider that trade. Alright, yeah, I cannot believe that 2K offered me Joel Embiid. I'm going to do this trade, but I'm going to give them a first-round pick because they have 8 wins this year. They're terrible. Embiid's looking to be in a winning situation. I'm sorry, DeAndre Ayton, you're getting shipped off, but it's Joel Embiid. He can help put us over the top and win a championship. There you go, Philly. We help you out for the future, and we get Embiid, who can help us win right now. Alright, here's our rotation after that massive blockbuster trade. 36 minutes for Scoot Henderson, 26 for Anthony Simons, 35 for Shannon Sharp, 25 for Chris Murray, and 36 for Joel Embiid. It might be the only time I get to trade for Joel Embiid. Not every day does the CPU offer me a trade like that, and I feel like it made sense. We put Ayton on a rebuilding team, which is I don't mind. The Sixers need to switch it up. And yeah, they need to get some value for Embiid, and I think they did. And then we have Drew Elliott still as our sixth man, with Tyus Jones, Cam Johnson, Ryan Repair, and Terrence Mann off our bench. Let's see how the rest of the season goes. First game with Joel Embiid on the squad is a W by 1 point. Let's see. Chris Murray drops 23. Scoot with a great game. Ooh, Embiid did not play well. He only took 3 shots. Maybe I need to look at the shot tendencies. We'll take a look at that, and then I'm going to continue with the season. We just have the one All-Star this year in Joel Embiid. DeAndre Ayton does make it on Philly, so we traded All-Star for All-Star. I don't have a problem with that. Scoot does not make the All-Star team, as he does have a minor injury, which kind of sucks. Yeah, he has a right finger hairline fracture. We're sitting at 30 and 20 right now in the standings, which is good for 5th in the Eastern Conference. Or Western Conference, sorry. 5th in the Western Conference. I can show you guys Philly has 11 wins. They're the second worst team in the league, with DeAndre Ayton over there. He's putting up similar numbers to what he put up with us. Our player stats here, Scoot Henderson's points have dropped, but we added Joel Embiid, so that makes sense. And just Shannon Sharp and Anthony Simons are scoring a good amount of points too. But Scoot's still really good for us. He's been consistently good. There's Shannon Sharp. Yeah, he is breaking out. He's averaging almost 21 points per game. 35 from the field, 47 from 3. There's Joel Embiid. His points have dropped this year, but he's still a very good player. I mean, he's an all-star. He's shooting 38 from 3, 46 from the field, almost 2 blocks a game. Anthony Simons, 14 points per game. Really good shooting splits there for him. There's Chris Murray. He's shooting 38 from 3. Drew Elliott. He's an excellent shot blocker and rebounder as our 6th man. David Nelson still has that torn left hand ligament. He wasn't playing that well this year. And then Tyus Jones is shooting 40 from 3. We got him in that deal. Cam Johnson, 37 from 3. Ryan Repair, 42 from 3 in 13 minutes per game. And then there's Terrence Mann. Jericho Sims played a little bit, and so did Victor Oladipo. Malcolm Brogdon was on the Timberwolves. He got traded for Paris Sharp from the Jazz. John Collins and Jaden McDaniels were swapped for each other. Kawhi for Michael Porter Jr. That's kind of wild. CJ McCollum for Luke Kennard. Paul George and Riley Kugel got traded for Spencer Dinwiddie and Buddy Hield. There was our trade. So nothing crazy, or not a ton of trades at the deadline, but some crazy moves here. Oh, this sucks. Shannon Sharp is hurt. Severe right ankle sprain. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. So that probably inserts Cam Johnson into the starting 5, and David Nelson is going to be playing some minutes now. Alright, rotation's now looking like this. Cam Johnson's inserted into the starting 5. He's going to get 28 minutes. And then 36 for Scoot, 29 for Shannon Sharp, or for Anthony Simons. Shannon Sharp is hurt. Chris Murray, 25, 31 to Embiid. Drew Elliott, Tyus Jones, Terrence Mann, Ryan Repair, and David Nelson off the bench. We are sitting at 39 and 25, looking to keep the momentum going, despite the Shannon Sharp injury. We're at 40 wins. That's nice to see. 41. Oh, after the last game of the season, Ryan Repair pinches a nerve in his back. He's out 2 to 4 weeks. That absolutely sucks. So I will I'll adjust the rotation for the playoffs. But we finished the season with a 49 and 33 record. Still a good season. Not quite as good as last season, but I'll take it. Jokic wins his 3rd MVP, I believe. We can double check. Let's see. Yeah, that is Jokic's 3rd MVP. His first since 2022. He puts up a 25, 12, and 10, 1.6 steal stat line. Javon Woods, Rookie of the Year for the Memphis Grizzlies. That's actually a really, really strong rookie season there. He is a 7-foot center out of high school. He's the 17th overall pick in the draft. Tyrese Proctor, 6th Man of the Year in Sacktown. Evan Mobley, Deep Boy once again. Anthony Hicks, most improved for the New Orleans Pelicans. Yeah, he must have been. He's a 5'11" point guard. Interesting. I don't know if that's most improved. I mean, he did raise his scoring average a lot. A good defender. Probably because he's a good defender and scorer. That makes sense. And then Greg Popovich is the coach of the year for probably the 66-win Spurs, I'm guessing. All NBA teams, Josh Giddey. All NBA first team, shout out to him. With Darius Garland, Giannis, Tatum, Jokic. Second team's De'Aaron Fox on the Mavericks now. Was he traded there? No, he signed there. And then LaMelo, Evan Mobley, Brandon Ingram, and Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama is an absolute stud. All NBA third team is Luka on the Kings. So Luka and De'Aaron Fox switching teams basically. Cade Cunningham, Paulo Banchero is also on the Kings. Wow. Zion Williamson and Miami Heat and Bam Adebayo on the Heat. All defensive teams, OG Anunoby once again, Cason Wallace, Evan Mobley, Triple J Bam, second team Asar Thompson, Jaden McDaniels, Jason Tatum, and Nick Claxton. And then there is the all-rookie there's all-rookie first and second team. The Blazers, we are the 5 seed. We're taking on the Denver Nuggets here. Gonna see what the Denver Nuggets have. They still have Jamal Murray, Edmund Carney, who was the 24th overall pick in this year's draft. They have Kawhi Leonard, who they traded for. Yeah, that's right. They traded for Kawhi Leonard. Michael Porter Jr. for Kawhi Leonard. Harvey Newton and Jokic, the MVP. Julian Strawther, Hunter Tyson, Igor Kuchinov, Christian Brown. We had a 5.6 point differential. Yeah, we stayed as a top 5 team in the West. I will take that all day long. Scoot Henderson averaged a cool 22 points per game, 7.5 assists, 5.5 rebounds, 54 from the field, 37 from 3, 1.5 steals per game. He's an absolute stud, 90 overall, best player on the team. Shannon Sharp is back from his injury. I just realized that. He averaged 20 points per game, 56 from the field, 47 from 3. He ended up playing in 64 games, so he didn't miss too much time. And then there is Joel Embiid. His stats stayed consistent throughout the year, it looked like. Anthony Simons averaged 15 points per game, 4.5 assists. Great shooting numbers from Simons. And there's Chris Murray. He shot 38 from 3. Drew Elliott is an absolute stud, 6-man for us. There's Cam Johnson. He shot 40 from 3. Wow. Yeah, David Nelson was not very good. He's not going to play in the playoffs at all. Tyus Jones, he shot 39 from 3. Ryan Rupert is a little bit banged up. He's not going to play in the playoffs. And then Terrence Mann there, he played well. Victor Oladipo might even get some playoff minutes. We'll see. Here's our playoff rotation here for round 1 against Denver. Scoot 40 minutes, 32 for Anthony Simons, 33 for Shannon Sharp, 28 for Chris Murray, and then 34 for Joel Embiid. Drew Elliott's going to be getting a lot of minutes off the bench, 30 minutes. 19 minutes for Cam Johnson, 14 for Tyus Jones, and then 10 for Terrence Mann. David Nelson and Victor Oladipo are not going to play. Let's get into this series against the Denver Nuggets. Try simulating round. We're up 1-0, 1-1. They're up 2-1. Let's see how these games were going here. Game 1, we won in overtime. We outscored them by 10 in overtime. That's awesome to see. Jokic with a triple-double. Not enough. He didn't get enough from his teammates. Scoot Henderson with a 26, 14 assists, 4 steal performance. Game number 2, Denver beat us 139-127. Scoot and Simons each with 20+. Chris Murray and Joel Embiid also played well. Yeah, Sharp 1 for 9 from 3. That was not very good. Jokic, another triple-double. And then game 3, they beat us 127-121. Not great. that Cam Johnson was our leading scorer. They played Drew Elliott. Why? Why? I don't want him playing. Or wait, no, he's my center. David Nelson. What am I saying? Drew Elliott had a double-double. Yeah, Embiid, not good, man. Embiid and Simons not good in that game 3. We need them to step it up. Alright, on to game number 4, and the Nuggets get off to a great start. Okay, we come back. Come back in the second. We take the lead. It's tied at the end of the third. We got a nice competitive game. Denver's pulling away. We're down 3-1. Are you kidding me? 131-111. They destroyed us in the fourth quarter. Jamal Murray dropping 37. Triple-dub for Jokic. The champs, man, are up 3-1. Can we force a game 6? Let's see. Denver gets off to another great start. Not great, man. It's not looking like we're going to win this. It's tied in the third. We need to hang on and come back, and it's not looking like we're going to win this game. And we're eliminated in round 1 again. I think I might be firing Chauncey Billups. I know I just hired him, but I might fire him if there's a better option. We'll see. But that is embarrassing. Scoot with 21, 9 and 8. 21 for Simons, 19 for Sharp. Embiid played horribly. Oh my goodness, Joel, it was terrible. He was absolutely terrible, and that sucks. Again, a disappointing round 1 exit. I mean, we lost to good teams, which can't really fault me for playing good teams, but we need to play better in the playoffs. Jalen Green is the Western Conference Finals MVP for the Rockets. He dropped 35 points in a sweep of the Denver Nuggets. And Tyrese Halliburton of the Pacers. They're looking to go back-to-back, winning another finals. And they get swept by Jalen Green and the Rockets. Jalen Green had 40 points in those 4 games against the Pacers. Wow. He is starting to do he's an absolute stud in this game. Alright, we need to maybe change some things up. Maybe I trade Simons. Maybe I shouldn't have traded DeAndre Ayton. But, you know, we'll see, man. We'll see. Might make some changes this offseason. Steph Curry retires. We got a rule change this year. Top teams from each conference are seeded based on record, not if they won the division or not. It seems like that makes sense. I don't know how, I don't know if that's going to affect like the seeding numbers. If it's still going to be 1 through 8, we'll see. But I'm gonna change it up. Why not? And we got a top 10 pick from the Dallas Mavericks. That's pretty nice. Looking to add some more talent to this team. Grizzlies won the lottery this year, not the Spurs. The Spurs were really good, so they did not have a lottery pick this year. Alright, we're doing it. I know I brought you back, Chauncey Billups, but you're getting fired. I'm going to try to hire Nick Nurse here. Or if we don't get him, like we could try to get Darvin Ham or Monty Williams. There's some good options. Darvin Ham, Monty Williams. Let's see if we can get him. Yeah, we signed Monty Williams to be our head coach. I'll hire him. Yeah, I'm going to take Tracy Webster. I'm taking Tracy Webster out of Texas Tech here. He's probably going to replace Drew Elliott. And yeah, Shannon Sharp is coming back. I'm going to re-sign him. And I have to figure out which point guard I'm keeping off the bench. Tyus Jones or Terrence Mann. Now I'm going to go through the top 10 picks here because we did have a top 10 pick. Alan Lucas, number 1 overall to the Memphis Grizzlies. He looks good. Kurt Chambers to the Brooklyn Nets. Rick Slaughter to the Raptors. Ray Owens to the Warriors. Sheldon May, 18 years old. 18-year-old power forward to the Nets. Pelicans got Dorrell Starks. Rodney Temple to the Bulls, 78 overall shooting guard. Arthur Bennett to the Jazz. Clippers got Teresa McMillan, and then Tracy Webster is a 78 overall small forward. Nice. Who we selected. Yeah, Webster, we're definitely going to sign him. I drafted Phil Swift in the second round out of Villanova. Love the name. Shout out to the Flex Seal guy. We'll sign him. And then Al Jamison. We'll sign him too, why not? It's our second round pick. Team player options, going to pick it up on Drew Elliott. David Nelson, we're going to decline. think Paxton, I'll pick it up. Oladipo opts out of his player option. Then picking up the qualifying offers on Ryan Repair, Scoot Henderson, and Chris Murray. I don't have to pick Scoot, I think, until next off season, which we will probably do, or I'll give him an extension. Yeah, so I'll be paying him probably next. I'll be paying him. He'll be getting his extension during the season or next off season, and then Chris Murray also picking up his qualifying offer. Shannon Sharp is a free agent. He has 9 offers. I gotta bring him back. Hawks are offering him 4 years, 133. Alright, yeah, I'm going to give him 5 years, 173. We'll offer him this. See if we get Sharp. And we do get Shannon Sharp on that contract. On that contract. Beautiful. Not going to renounce the rights on Scoot, Chris Murray. Yeah, Cam Jansen, I'm actually going to let walk. Same with David Nelson. Man, I might let walk too, because I think we still have Tyus Jones under contract. Yeah, Tyus Jones is still under contract. Renouncing the rights on Oladipo as well. Oh dang, Scoot does have a real offer from the Warriors. Looks like I'm gonna have to pay him. They offer him 4 years, 147. So yeah, let's give Scoot 5 years, 182. Can we bring him in along with? Oh yeah, we're gonna match the Warriors deal. They offer him that. We get him for 4 years, 147. I'll take that, man. He's definitely worth that, and we get Sharp back as well. Interesting. Damian Lillard and Tyler Hero have not signed yet. We could see after free agency if they sign. Wemby does go back to the Spurs. We get Scoot Henderson and Shannon Sharp, 2 of the top free agents. KD to the Clippers. Interesting. Very interesting. He's just been all over the league. Ausar Thompson back to the Pistons. Triple J signed with the Magic. Amen Thompson to the Rockets, so Amen and Ausar back to their teams. De'Aaron Fox to the Warriors. Interesting. So he went from Dallas. He was in Dallas last year. Franz Wagner, Brandon Miller re-signed. The Jazz get Jonathan Kuminga. The Thunder re-signed Chet. Anthony Black to the Bucks. Ben Simmons still in the league. He signs to the Bulls. Julius Randle to the Heat. And we get Ryan Repair back on the qualifying offer. Chris Murray also accepts his qualifying offer. Jordan Poole and Bobby Portis got 1-year deals. So Jalen Williams. Damian Lillard signed with anybody? James Harden signed with the Bucks. Damian Lillard signed with the Magic on a 1-year deal. Interesting. Player progression. Scoot is up to a 91 overall. Shannon Sharp, 89. Joel Embiid is regressing. He's down to an 83. That sucks, man. Drew Elliott's up to an 82. So maybe I start Elliott over Embiid this year. Simon's still at 81. He's stagnated there. Chris Murray, 79. Tyus Jones is 78. And there's Webster, Repair, Jericho Sims, Paxton, and Phil Swift. And we signed Nah to be depth for us. Alright, here's our rotation here for season number 5. 34 for Scoot, 27 for Simons, 33 to Sharp, 25 to Chris Murray, 28 to Joel Embiid, with Drew Elliott, Tyus Jones, Tracy Webster, 10th overall pick, Ryan Repair, and Jericho Sims off the bench. System proficiency is 3.5 star pace and space under Monty Williams. 7 seconds is 4 stars. You know what? I'm going to just leave it at pace and space. We'll run Monty Williams' system this year. Alright guys, I know I just acquired him, but this trade did not work out very well. I'll take the L on this one. We're going to be trading Joel Embiid and a 2032 second round pick for Kristaps Porzingis from the Chicago Bulls. CPU just offered me this trade, by the way. He's having a much better season than Joel Embiid is. We could play, and I'm going to try to move Kristaps to the 5, I think. See how he is there. Yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna get him. Boom, thank you, Chicago. We're sitting at 19-13 here on January 5th. Alright, yeah, here's our rotation after the Porzingis trade. 35 for Scoot Henderson, 26 for Anthony Simons, 33 for Shannon Sharp, 30 for Kristaps Porzingis, 26 for Drew Elliott, and then 26 for Chris Murray, 23 for Tyus Jones, Tracy Webster 19, 13 for Ryan Repair, and 9 for Jericho Sims. Let's keep it rolling here, and I'm hoping Kristaps is a better fit than Joel Embiid is come playoff time for this team. No All-Stars this year for the Portland Trailblazers. I don't see DeAndre Ayton or Joel Embiid on here either, so that's interesting. No, our former guys. And no Sharp and no Scoot. Man, Scoot Henderson just keeps getting snubbed. Unbelievable, man. How is he not an All-Star? I don't know. The team is playing very, very well here. We're 30-19, which is only 4th in a competitive Western Conference, which is just insane. Our point differential is at 4.6. Player stats here. Shannon Sharp is our leading scorer. He's averaging 22 points per game. That's new. Scoot with 19.4. Sharp is shooting 60% from the field. Oh my gosh. He's been absurd. Absolutely absurd. 52 from the field. How is he not an all-star? I don't know. Absolutely. He's been really good. Scoot hasn't been great from 3. Was shooting 54 from the field. Really good defender. Kristaps, 18 points per here. Great shooting splits for him. There's Chris Murray. He's been great off the bench for us. Anthony Simons has been solid as well. There's Drew Elliott. He's been a good defender for us. A good rim protecting center. Tracy Webster's having a decent rookie campaign. Can't complain about that. Then there's Tyus Jones. Ryan Repair's been fine for us, not great. Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims has been solid as well. I'm going to be giving Anthony Simons a 2-year extension. Keep him happy here for the rest of the video. We finished season number 5 with 1 win more than season number 4, 50-32. Cade Cunningham wins MVP for the Pistons. Tyron King, Rookie of the Year for the Cavs. Drew Richards, 6th Man of the Year in Indiana. Evan Mobley, his 3rd straight Defensive Player of the Year award. Not sure how to pronounce this name, but I'll try it. Ifeanyi Lowell, Most Improved. He's from Nigeria. He was a 2nd-round pick in this year's draft. We're in 2026, yeah. Chauncey Billups, Coach of the Year. Oh, we let Chauncey Billups go, and he wins Coach of the Year. Interesting. I wonder for which team. There is All-NBA First Team. We don't get anybody. All-NBA Second Team. Nobody as well. I see Brandon Miller and Victor Wembanyama, though, from the 2023 draft class. And then nobody on All-NBA Third Team. Unfortunate. There's all defensive teams. Nobody for us again. They just don't like the Blazers to win any awards, man. Do we at least get anybody on a rookie team? We do not. Unbelievable. Anyways, we're the 5 seed again. We're taking on the Lakers. D'Lo, Dante DiVincenzo, Jaden McDaniels, Jared McDaniels, or Jared Vanderbilt. Yeah, Jaden McDaniels, Jared Vanderbilt, and AD. Who's 35. They have Jalen Duren, Jalen Hood-Safino. It's a good team. Hopefully we can get out of round 1 this year. Yeah, the Pistons got Chauncey Billups. Okay, because they were the 56-win team. 3.3 point differential this year, not quite as good. We did score 122 a game, which was 4th best in the West. Shannon Sharp was our leading scorer, 21.4 points per game. He shot the ball exceptionally well this season. Yeah, just love to see that. Scoot Henderson, almost 20 points per game. Still a really good defender for us. We had Kristaps Porzingis, more scoring and rim protection. Chris Murray shot 42 from 3 off the bench. Anthony Simons played well. He's still hurt though. Day-to-day with that sprained right Achilles. Drew Elliott with a double-double. There's Tracy Webster. He was fine in his rookie season. I don't think he's going to get a ton of playoff minutes. There's Tyus Jones. Ryan Rupert shot 38 from 3. Good from the field, too. And then Paxton, not too bad in the few games that he played. In the 7 games he played. Small sample size, but it looks like a promising backup PG for the future. Alright, here's going to be our rotation to start the playoffs. We got Henderson getting 40, 26 for Rupert. He's starting until Simons comes back. Sharp 30 minutes, 31 to Kristaps, 30 to Drew Elliott, 25 to Chris Murray, 20 for Tyus Jones, 19 for Tracy Webster, and then 11 for Jericho Sims. He'll play over Paxton. Alright, round 1 against the Lakers. Can we get out of round 1 this year? We lose the first game. Simons is back, tied up 1-1. We're going to adjust this here. Alright, we got Anthony Simons back in the rotation. This is what it looks like. Rupert is going to be our 6th man. And then I'm going to play Webster now over Sims. He wasn't great in those first 2 games. Webster was better. Well, actually, Webster wasn't great either. I'll play Sims. We're going to play Sims. We'll play Sims like 10 minutes for some backup big minutes. And then we can give Drew Elliott 30. Let's give Drew Elliott 29, Kristaps 30. And we'll go with that. Let's see how we did these first 2 games. Game 1, they blew us out. Oof, that's rough. Dante DiVincenzo led them in scoring. That's kind of embarrassing that he was their leading scorer. Shannon Sharp did have 28 in that game. 21 for Porzingis. Game 2, 131-107. Scoot, that's what I need from you, man. Alright, on to game number 3. We do take a W there. They tie it up. We go up 3-2, and we win in 6. Nice. And we got to take on the 1-seeded Spurs in round 2. Let's see, quickly going through the rest of these games. Game 3, we won 136-129. Simons and Porzingis above 20 points. Scoot Henderson, you can shoot the ball a little more, you know. Game 4, we lost 119-111. Kristaps led us in scoring. Scoot shot the ball more, that's for sure. And then 145-109, crushed them in Game 5. Scoot, 32 points, 2 steals, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. And in the clincher, we took it 123-118. Shannon Sharp with 32, Simons with 23. Our big 3 here, been balling out in the playoffs. There's Shannon Sharp's numbers. Simons, he's been really good. And there's Scoot Henderson's numbers. He's been awesome as well. Taking on the Spurs in round 2, Bronny James, who was the 9th overall pick in 2024. College is wrong there. That's all right. Devin Vassell, Montez Busuelis, Wemby, Dylan Dobbins, Albert Hayes, Ben Shepherd, Cole Anthony. They have a ton of big men. Right, Spurs, they took the first game, but we took the next 3. Jericho Sims poked in the eye. 3-2, he's back. 3-2 series. Let's see how this is going so far. They beat us by 10 in game 1. Ben Shepherd led them in scoring. Let's see, 2-point win in game 2. Drew Elliott 25-13. Game 3, another close one. We took it. Shannon Sharp with 27 to lead us. Game 4, 128-103. Scoot with a triple-double. Love to see it. And game 5, they blew us out. Wemby dominated. Kristaps with 30. Scoot was fine. Shannon Sharp did not have a good game. Alright, 3-2 series. Can we win in 6? Let's see. Yes, we do. We win in 6. And we got the OKC Thunder in the conference finals. Let's see. Game 6 was a close one. We hung on. Sharp, Simons, and Scoot all with at least 20 points. Double-double for Drew Elliott. Chris Murray, nice game from 3. Shannon Sharp was 7 for 14 as well. Scoot 0 for 11. We overcame that. 0 for 11 3-point performance. Alright, OKC Thunder in round 2. They still got Shea and Josh Giddey. Calvin Griffin, who's at 83 overall. In his 2nd year in the league. Out of Fordham. They have Alan Martin, Chet Holmgren, Matt Barrett, Peja Roddick, and Bones Highland. They still got Tobias Harris, Alex Sarr, 12th pick in 2024, Kobe White. So some familiar names there. Can we go to the NBA Finals here in year 5? Ryan Rupert is hurt. Right finger hairline fracture. So we got to adjust our rotation. Team starting 5 here. Gave some more minutes to Porzingis and Elliott. With Murray, Tyus Jones, Tracy Webster, and Jericho Sims off the bench. OKC is off to a 2-0 lead. Oh, they won a close one in Game 1. 37 for Chet Holmgren. 3 steals, 3 assists, 7 boards. Scoot, 27. Game 2, they blow us out. 147-118. Shea and Chet dominated. Also 20 points for Barrett. Down 2-0 here. We're down 3-0, and we got swept. Shea is the conference finals MVP. Yeah, he had a good series for them. And Pistons are up 3-1. And Cade Cunningham, the MVP, leads the Pistons to the finals. Pistons Thunder finals. And the Pistons do win it in 7. That must have been a classic series. Cade, the regular season and finals MVP, balled out in those 7 games. Alright, on to the final year here. Oh, I saw our name pop up. We have another lottery pick potentially this year at 10 from the Knicks. Let's see if we get that. And it stays at 10. We have another lottery pick. I could look to trade that pick. We'll see for this final year. I'm going to keep Monty Williams and this coaching staff around. We went to the conference finals. I'm taking a 17-year-old prospect out of high school here, Boyd Anderson. He could get traded, or he's just going to develop for us. Yeah, I'm going to be moving one of my second round picks here, or moving my second round pick here from Philly, and this 2031 pick for a couple future seconds from the Clippers. The top pick, Martin Sims, is 80 overall. He looks good. A lot of 79 overall players here in the top 10. Our guy at 10, Boyd Anderson, is a 78 overall. Dang, okay. Maybe. He looks like he could develop into a stud. Picking up the option on Drew Elliott. Phil Swift, yeah, we're gonna pick it up on him. Al Jamison, why not? Qualifying offers, we'll pick it up on Repair and Paxson. Alright, I'm going to be making this win now move here with the Houston Rockets, trading Tracy Webster and Al Jamison for Gary Trent Jr., good shooter and defender off our bench. He's going to back up Anthony Simons. We agree to that deal. And then I'm going to be bringing Chris Murray back on a 3-year deal here. And we get Chris Murray. And Ryan Repair accepts his qualifying offer. So does Dante Paxton. Here's our team for the final year here. Scoot's a 91, Sharp's 89. Porzingis does regress a little bit, but he's still an 86 overall. Drew Elliott's up to an 83. Simon's still an 81. We added Gary Trent, brought back Chris Murray. We got Boyd Anderson in here, 17-year-old. So, I'm a little worried that he's super young and not ready for the NBA, so he's probably not going to play a ton of minutes. We got Dante Paxton. He'll be our backup PG. Phil Swift is developing. Ryan Repair, Jericho Sims still. And I brought in Nick Richards, Josh Okogie, and Javon Carter. Here's me in my rotation here to start the season. Scoot Henderson, 34 minutes. Anthony Simons, 27. Shannon Sharp, 32. 28 for Kristaps, and 25 for Drew Elliott. Gary Trent Jr. is our 6th man, with Chris Murray, the rookie, 18. He's now 18. Boyd Anderson getting 20. 15 minutes for Dante Paxson, and then 14 for Ryan Repair. System proficiency is still 3.5 pace and space. I'm gonna stick with that system. Oh, and at the first week of the season, Shannon Sharp strains his right hip. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. Oh. Alright, our rotation's now looking like this, so we have to change it after 2 games. Scoot, 35 minutes. 30 for Anthony Simons. Boyd Anderson is going to start at the 3. I'll probably change his... I'll see if he's better at small forward. Otherwise, we'll keep him at the 2. Or I'll change his primary position to a small forward, yeah. Kristaps will be getting 31 minutes, 26 for Drew Elliott with Gary Trent Jr., Chris Murray, Dante Paxson, Bill Swift, Ryan Rupert off the bench. And Boyd Anderson actually goes up to an 80 overall at small forward. I'll definitely keep him there. We won our first 2 games of the season against the Clippers and the Hornets. Put up over 130 points. That's nice to see. Yeah, Shannon Sharpe is back. We are sitting at 11-8. So we did pretty well without Shannon Sharpe. I'll take that for sure. Alright, here's what our rotation is looking like now. 35 to Scoot Henderson, 26 to Simons, 34 to Sharpe, 30 to Porzingis, 28 to Elliott with Gary Trent, Chris Murray, Boyd Anderson, and Dante Paxson and Ryan Rupert in there. No All-Stars again at the All-Star Draft. Man, they just don't like Scoot and Shannon Sharpe. We are 28-21 here. Maybe I make a trade at the deadline. I'm thinking about it, but maybe we don't need to. We're the 5 seed once again. Point differential is not as good. Shannon Sharpe is averaging 20 points per game. Shooting the ball well for us. Scoot Henderson, 19.6 points per game. 56 from the field, 30 from 3. That's about... Yeah, his 3-point percentage just has not been good throughout his career, but he's a consistent defender. Anthony Simons has still been really good for us. He's shooting above 40% from 3. That's awesome. Almost 50 from the field. Kristaps is starting to decline, which stinks. I mean, this is our last year with him. Drew Elliott has been averaging 12.5, 11 rebounds, a steal and a block per game. Good shooting numbers. There's Gary Trent. He's providing us 40% from 3 off the bench. And some good defense as well. There's some solid defense, I should say, yeah. Chris Murray's been playing really well for us. Boyd Anderson, the rookie, he's been actually good. He's been very good for us. Paxton has not been a great backup point guard, so maybe we look to get a better backup point guard at the deadline. Could move Phil Swift and maybe Ryan Rupert, maybe we move. Alright, going to be making a trade here at the deadline. Phil Swift and Nick Richards, who haven't really played for us, and a second-round pick for Andrew Nemard and Kavon Harris. So getting an upgrade at backup point guard. Here is our rotation now after the Andrew Nemard acquisition. 35 for Scoot, 26 for Anthony Simons, 31 for Shannon Sharpe, 26 for Kristaps Porzingis, and 26 for Drew Elliott. So same starting 5. With Chris Murray now as the 6th man, Boyd Anderson, Gary Trent Jr., Andrew Nemard, and I'm going to play Jericho Sims. Paxton and Rupert haven't been very good, and just for some more backup 5 minutes. At the end of the season here, we finished with a 49-33 record. Luka Doncic wins MVP with the Sacramento Kings. Lewis Battle, Rookie of the Year in Dallas. Nick Smith Jr., 6th Man of the Year for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Evan Mobley, 4th D-Boy in a row. Rick Slaughter, Most Improved Player for the Raptors. Benjamin Walker is the Coach of the Year. There's All-NBA First Team. Jacoby Walter, the Pacers. I keep seeing this dude make All-Star teams. He is a stud. Absolute stud for Indiana. Paulo Zion, Wemby, LaMelo, Trae Young, Fox, Tatum, Calvin Griffin of the Thunder, and Dylan Dobbins on All-NBA 13. We don't get anybody. Just no love here for the Trailblazers. Nobody on All-Defensive First Team, or Second Team. Let's see, nobody on the All-Rookie First Team, or Second Team. No love in this one in awards, as we are the 4 seed this year, not the 5 seed. Taking on the Houston Rockets. I feel like we're either the 4 or 5 seed every year. The Rockets have Nate Griffith, He was the 12th overall pick in 2025 out of Fresno State. Jalen Green, who we know is a stud in this game, should probably be scared of the Rockets. Cam Whitmore, who's really good. Alperen Şengün, Men Thompson, Emmanuel Quickly, Rodney Elliott. I'm scared of that team. That's a tough round 1 matchup. We finished a couple games behind the Spurs or the Kings for the 3 seed. That would have been nice. Player stats: Shannon Sharp led us in scoring, followed by Scoot, Simons, Porzingis, Chris Murray. Gary Trent Jr. is recovering from an injury right now. With this rotation here for the playoffs: 37 to Scoot, 26 for Simons, Shannon Sharp 34, 27 for Kristaps, 32 for Drew Elliott, 25 for Chris Murray, 24 for Boyd Anderson, our rookie, Andrew Nemard 20, and then Gary Trent Jr. will get 15 to start the playoffs. Taking on the Rockets, this is a tough matchup. We do lose game 1. Gary Trent Jr. is healthy. Don't go down too well. Okay, cool. We're good at winning game 2s. Always seem to drop game 1s and 3s. See, they beat us at home by 3 in game 1. Let's see, in game 2 we beat them 111-102. Shannon Sharp had 18 points to lead us. And then game 3, they beat us by 9. So pretty close series to start off. Sharp with 36. And we do take game 4. We tie up this series. 124-119 victory. Scoot with 33 and 12. Love to see that. Shannon Sharp, a good game as well. Chris Murray, 5 threes. We take game 5. Decisive victory. We needed that one. At home by 1 point. Shannon Sharp, Scoot Henderson. Yes. Thank you. Kristaps, 3 threes. 3 threes for Chris Murray as well. Shannon Sharp went perfect from 3. 6 for 6. Man, they forced game 7. Oh, unbelievable. Another close game. The Rockets hung on. Men Thompson with 36. Scoot with 25. 7 and 10. Sharp and Elliott with 19 and 10. Alright, game 7. Oh boy, a little nervous here. Hopefully, I really do not want to get bounced in round 1 again. We've been bouncing round 1 like every year, or almost every year in this rebuild, except for last year. We get off to a great start. We're blowing them out. Blow them out. Yes, we do blow them out in game 7 on a balanced scoring night. 20 plus for Elliott, Murray, Sharp, and Scoot. Sweet. Now we're taking on the Spurs in round 2 once again. Did they add anybody new? I don't think so. Still got Devin Vassell. Still have Vucevic, Shohan. I feel like he was hurt last year, but maybe not. Oh, they brought Shohan back. Interesting. He was with the Grizzlies. He was with the Grizzlies in 27-28, and they brought him last year, and they brought him back this year. Interesting. The rest of their team looks pretty much the same. They do have James Wiseman. They brought him in. Alright. Can we beat the Spurs? We're down 2-0. Simons is hurt, but he can play through it. Rough way to start. We get beat 129-118 in game 1. Dylan Dobbins did the business to us. And then game 2. Game 2 we get blown out. Bronny James, John Sims. And John Sims, of all people, scored 20 plus points. Simons is back. Sweet. Back healthy. Please, don't go down 3-0. And we go down 3-0. Close game. We fall. Vassell with 24 points. Vucevic 23. Sharp and Scoot played well, but not well enough. Sharp did not shoot the ball well. Alright. Hopefully we don't get... I don't want to get swept here to end this video. Alright, let's simulate the round, and we get swept. That's a bummer. That is a bummer for sure. We get blown out. That's a gut punch to end the video. Albert Harris, 26 points. Dylan Dobbins, 25. Unfortunate. As the Spurs will take on Luka and the Kings in the conference finals. So that is going to do it for this Portland Trailblazers rebuild. We built a really well-balanced team. as this Jacoby Walker guy wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP for the Pacers. And Luka for the Kings. Like I said, we built a really well-balanced team. We did keep the core together, which was nice. And the Pacers win their second championship in this video. Jacoby Walker, Finals MVP. We built a well-balanced team. We kept Scoot, Sharp, and Simons together. Added Kristaps Porzingis. I kind of regret the Ayton trade, not gonna lie. I botched that up. Maybe we would have done better if we kept Ayton. Drafted this Drew Elliott guy. Added Gary Trent Jr. Chris Murray we kept around. Kept Drew Pair. So we kept a good amount of this team together. Certainly a fun rebuild. We built a consistent winner in Portland. And they're set up for success they would be set up for success down the road if I were to continue. So, yep, that is it for this Portland Trail Blazers rebuild. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.